Hi YouTube, welcome back to my video. So my name's Caroline and I just talk about memory journaling, memory keeping, life, all that kind of stuff. And today is another memory keeping video. I've got my dog back here. He's about to make his bed. Let's give him a second. Okay, looks like he's done and settled. Today is all about different ways that you can memory keep. I believe social media should not be the only way we keep our memories. When I think about going to my grandma's house and looking through all of my mom's memories and photo books from different years, it makes me really want to have things like that my kids and friends can look through in the future to see me and like the different stages of my life that they weren't here for. Some studies suggest that humans forget approximately 50% of new information within an hour of learning it, and then within 24 hours, that number goes up to an average of 70%. So that is a lot of little details of our life that we are forgetting, and I think that memory keeping is one really great way to make sure that we remember important things in our life that have happened. I don't know if you can see my dog. He's right back there. He's sleeping. Firstly, there are some different ways to keep memories and be creative. Really, this is a creative hobby. It's a hobby that keeps you off of your phone. I've talked about this in multiple other videos, which I'll link up here if you're interested in how to get started with memory journaling, because that's the main form that I do. But there are different ways. If you're not somebody who likes to really do arts and crafts, I have some options for you in this video. So let's just get started. I'm going to start with a couple that I do personally do, and then I'm going to add in some extra ideas that I think I'm going to adopt this year and try to get into. The first one I'm going to start with is actually memory journaling though, and I have many videos on this. It is my favorite way to keep memories and remember the details. You would not remember the thing. You would not believe the amount of things that I have looked back in just the past couple of years I've been doing this and completely forgot that I even did. It is so much fun. It's a great way to get me off of my phone. I talk about it in many videos, which I think I already put up here, but I'll put them again. I would definitely recommend it. I've got a beginner's guide on this and also a journal with me video if you need some inspiration. I'm just gonna quickly go through some pages of my journal so you can see what I'm talking about. This is how you keep your memories, you keep the little details. I put pictures, ticket stubs, writing, literally anything that I can fit into a journal, I will put in here. Okay, on to the second, that's 4. On to the second way to memory journal. Oh, I keep doing that. On to the second way to keep memories is a memory cork board. So I'm going to show you mine. This memory cork board is not complete yet. Here is my memory cork board, and this was such a fun little art project, and it's really easy. You just get a piece of fabric and pin it with thumbtacks to a cork board. This is actually a pillowcase. Sorry, Mom. Because I did not have any fabric and I didn't want to go get any. And then I just printed out pictures. I actually used pictures I already had that I didn't use for my memory journal, and I just thumbtacked them all on, and I still have some stuff here that I need to finish. But I think this is such a fun way to keep your memories. It's really visual, it doubles as room decor, and it would be a great gift for some of your friends as well. And I'm just really excited to fill in the rest of this, and you don't have to do this all at once. This has taken me a couple months. I've just been adding things to it as I go. And then it's hodgepodge of different times in your life, different memories and events. The third way that I keep my memories is with a postcard book. So this is actually obviously for pictures, like 4x6 pictures, but I actually put my postcards in here. You can never go wrong with just a regular picture book. In the future, I really want to print out a ton of pictures from my 20s and put them in a picture book for my future kids and friends to look through. But for now, I collect postcards, and I think they're a really fun way to remember your memories because postcards are only like a couple dollars every trip you go to, and then you can decorate the front, and it makes for a really cute little trip memento or whatever. So I'm gonna flip through here and just show y'all my postcard collection. It's small but mighty. I've got a few stickers in here as well. Super fun to set out on a coffee table or place on a bookshelf. You could really fill up a ton of these if you travel a lot or have different places to get postcards from. I would definitely recommend this one. The next thing that I personally do, I'm kind of out of breath. The next thing that I do is a box full of memories. I don't know what to call this exactly. It's a cute box full of pictures, cards, and memories. And I really want to update my box. It's really old and you can get some really cute boxes. This is my box of memories. These are really old memories that I don't want to make memory journal pages from because some of these cards are literally from middle school and I'm 22. So I have different cards in here from different birthdays. I've got a magic band from when I went to Disney when I was younger. I've got a giant bucket list that I made when I was little. Just tons of little papers and things that will be so fun to go through one day or just whenever you're feeling like it. Oh, this was so cute. My best friend made me this in high school. It's 50 Reasons You're My Best Friend on a deck of cards. So cute. You cannot go wrong with a cute box full of memories. This is especially one of my favorite ways because it just feels like a little treasure box that you get to discover. And I think if I found a box like this full of my mom's stuff from when she was my age, I would spend the entire day going through it and analyzing everything. So I think it'll be super fun to have when I'm older. Next thing that I want to talk about are these recipe books. I think if you love to cook and eat and try new things, these recipe books or recipe boxes with cards are so cute. I want to do this so badly. And once I get a cute recipe card box, I think when you go somewhere and try a food, if you can get the recipe for it, you can write like the event that you had the food at. It can be a whole memory box, recipe card box full of different events that you went to and the food that you tried at that event or that trip or your birthday, you know, whatever it may be. And then you can go through the recipe card box and see like everything you've tried if that's something you're really into. It's something I really want to do. So that is definitely on my list of ways to memory keep. The next way to keep your memories is a journal to your future self or to your future kids. This is so cute. I'm gonna have to explain this a little bit. So I think, you know, you will have the pictures on one side of the journal and then on the other side, it'll be letters to whoever the journal is to in your future. And you can look through it as well with the person that you're making it for. So here are some different ideas I have for that because I personally haven't done that, but I think it'd be super cute. And so here's some inspo pics I found for that idea. The next thing I have is something that I have done before, but I don't do it regularly, and that's a digital journal. This is so fun if you don't like to do the arts and crafts, like actual gluing and cutting of the paper, but you do have an iPad or an Apple Pencil. These are some of the digital journal pages that I've done, and I posted these on Instagram. I made a little digital journal page, and it is so cute. It's such a fun thing to do. I did this on the plane back from some of my trips, and I think that's really cool because you obviously, I mean, you can, but I wouldn't want to take all my journal stuff on the plane and cut out the papers and make the memory journal pages. But this is a great way to keep memories, and you can keep it stored on your phone, or you can print them out and then put them in the scrapbook. I think that'd be so cool. And it's digital art, so obviously the point of this is to keep you off of social media, but Instagram is a great place to store these digital art pieces. But I would love to see somebody print them off and put them in a scrapbook, and that might be something I do in the future. And here are some other examples of digital art memory keeping. It's a good way to get into memory journaling without having to commit and buy all the supplies. The next thing is memory keeping frames. My dog just snored. Look at these. They are so cute. I haven't done this, but this is actually something I really want to do. I want to do like a memory frame party. Like all the material and frames out on the table, and then everyone brings their own pictures and gets to make a frame. I think that's a really cool idea. But yeah, here's some of the frames, and this is just another way, sort of like the cork board, that you can just display it around your room, but instead of hanging on the walls, it can just sit on your bedside table, your vanity, your desk, in the living room, or you could hang it on the wall. I think it'd be cute anywhere, but you can put different pictures in here. Literally anything that you would put in a memory journal, you could put in the frame. I think that is adorable. I will definitely be doing that. Again, another great gift idea for somebody. My last idea for memory keeping is these boxes, and this is adorable if you have a lot of memories for one event. So if you're getting married, if it's your senior year of high school, your senior year of college, you just moved somewhere, you want to commemorate and have one box for all of your memories. I think this is a great idea. You can decorate the outside of the box. Like this one is for somebody's senior year. This is for somebody's just memories. I think this would be really cute for a wedding. Here are some more ideas for a senior year. This is similar to the other memory box before, but this one is decorated on the outside, which I think is even cuter, and I definitely want to do this one. Okay, my last idea, actually, I lied, is one for somebody who does not like to do creative things with their hands or just feels like they don't have time right now for something like that. It's a voice memo digital journal. So stay with me. I think it would be really cool if just while you're driving, or, hands-free, stay off the phone while you're driving, or you're just sitting in your room, to make voice memos and talk about your day, keep them digitally, and then store them on your phone. And then you can even put them on a flash drive. So while this is still digital and it's not that tangible thing, it still keeps your memories, and you can talk about the little things without having to write them out. I feel like it's something you could do, just on the go if you're a really busy girl. So that's my last idea for the memory journaling. How many times am I going to do that? Okay, guys, those were all of my ideas for memory keeping and ways to store your memories that aren't on social media. I had a lot of fun talking about this. This was a super quick video, so if you want in-depth of any of these, or you want to see me try them and maybe do like a beginner's tutorial on some of them, please let me know. I would totally love to do that. And I have many other videos, or actually I just started YouTube, so I have a couple other videos of memory journaling. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe, and in the comments, please let me know if you memory journal and any other ideas you have for ways to keep memories. Just hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!